What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Mauricio Sulaiman. Mauricio Sulaiman assesses heavyweight landscape and admits everybody wants to see Fury Joshua. He said there is less than a month to go until the heavyweight unification showpiece between Tyson Fury and the WBC champ and Alexander Usyk, who holds the rest of the belts. The fight postponed in February because, of course, Tyson Fury got a cut, an unwanted cut in his eye during sparring, which sucked because it pushed the fight back. But they are fighting May 18th, okay? And this is what Sulaiman says his organization has given the go-ahead for Fury and Usyk to fight twice, so a fresh petition would have to be made to deviate from that path. But he said the WBC has received a petition which was voted by the board within the WBC. They accepted the unification fight and the rematch. So that's what we have ruled, Sulaiman explained. Of course, if there's a different petition, the WBC board will discuss and vote on it. But at this time, the petition has the fight, Fury, Usyk, and the rematch. Yes, okay. And he said everybody has been wanting to see Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua, though, for a long time. And Joshua has looked tremendous, added Sulaiman. Joshua was first ranked by the WBC. He was the WBC international champion for a long time. He had the opportunity from another organization while he was the second contender in the WBC. But I like him very much. He's a great positive person in the sport in all ways. And Fury Joshua would be a tremendous fight. Okay, now let me counterpunch. I paid close attention to comments like that, especially from Sulaiman. You know, I mean, he's pretty much planting seeds, letting us know hints like, oh, well, you know, we have been approved for the unification fight and the rematch, yes. But if there's another petition, we will look and view that as well. So really what you're saying, Mauricio, is, yeah, you guys ruled one way now, but depending on who wins that fight, if Tyson mess around and beat Usyk, you know what's going to happen? Another petition will be signed. And when it gets signed, they're going to look at that and they're going to rule out the rematch for now. That's exactly what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Now, understand they have other governing bodies, you know, the IBF, the WBA, the WBO, and all those, right? But the WBC, he's already saying, hey, everybody wants to see that fight, which is true. A lot of people want to see Fury versus Joshua. You know what I mean? But then here's the thing. Just because people want to see it, why do you make it known that, hey, if another petition comes around, we'll look at it to see if we want to see that fight? Mauricio is trying to make a way for that fight to happen. Why? Because everybody knows Mauricio is money hungry. He's not morally driven. He's financially driven. That's the best way I can say about Mauricio. And he knows a fight like that between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua would do bigger numbers than a rematch with Usyk Tyson Fury, especially if Tyson Fury beats Usyk. Because if Tyson beats Usyk, Tyson will then have one up on Joshua because he's beat the man that beat him twice back to back. And Joshua will have an argument because Joshua has flattened the last, or made quit the last two fighters that gave Tyson Fury a challenge or problems within Francis Ngannou in that case. So yeah, that fight will be eagerly wanting to be viewed and seen and put together because it's a lot of green bars. That's the type of way that fight will happen. And he's making it known, like, if another petition comes about, we will view it as well. Why would you have to view something as well if you've already viewed something this way that contradicts that? So basically what you're saying, if somebody comes with a petition, they're going to look at it. So all it takes is a desire. Who makes the decision to make a petition? Anybody, probably, possibly. You know what I'm saying? It'll go through the board and they'll look at the amount of money that fight can make, and it will go into the millions. And he knows if he profits making millions versus seeing a Usyk, or should I say a Fury Usyk 2 fight, he's going to go with that petition. Hell, he'll probably make up a petition and say, we have ruled to see Anthony Joshua taking on Tyson Fury for undisputed due to the fact that a petition has been seen and viewed, and we have ruled that we want to see this fight over rematch. The rematch is not out of the question, but it is postponed by the WBC. That's what he's doing. So yeah, Mauricio ain't slick with that. He wouldn't have mentioned it if it wasn't on his mind. He let it be known what possibly could happen with Joshua versus Usyk, because he knows he wants to see that fight himself, because he knows that 3% is off the chain and will be off the chain if that fight's made, and he knows he pockets millions making that fight. And he's a part of it too. You'll see him shaking everybody's hand. He'll just pop, hello, hey. I'm like, where did he come from? You know what I mean? He's all in Saudi Arabia. He's everywhere because he knows he wants to make sure that certain fights go down or certain things happen for big fights to go down, because he wants that 3%. But you guys tell me what you think of Mauricio Sulaiman possibly stating that a fight between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua could be made if the right petition is brought about. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!